I'm doing 2 reviews. Same cigar. Alright, y'all, check this out. Next review. So before my wife comes back, because she was sitting in here on my last review of, what did I just review? Blanton's. I bought myself for my birthday a bottle of Kulaila, the scotch. It's an $85 price tag with tax. I got a gift card for my birthday for 50 bucks, and I added $30 to it to afford the bottle. Otherwise, I never would have fucking got this shit. But because I love Lafroig, because I love Ardbeg, because I love Lagavulin, I had to try the Kulaila. Now, when you see the spelling of this fucking scotch, you're not gonna get Kulaila. I had to look up the pronunciation for this shit because I'm like shit-faced. Not even really shit-faced. I'm just nicely buzzed on a Saturday. On a St. Patrick's Day Saturday. I don't really celebrate St. Patrick's Day, mainly because I drink Irish whiskey all the time. But if I did, and because of my brownness, well, that made me a black Irish. Somebody Google that shit. Anyway, Kulaila. This is what it looks like. Can you guys see that? It's a 12-year-old scotch. And I'm gonna review this shit. I'm almost out of it. I've been sitting on this for a little bit, maybe a week or two. It is a scotch, and as if you guys can't tell, I have been on a major scotch kick the last couple of months. So, being that this is the 4th scotch that I really wanted to try before I could truly determine my favorite scotch of all time, I decided I'd review it and then let you guys know what my favorite scotch of all time is, because I know you give a fuck. Don't forget about the giveaway. You guys gotta start sharing the videos, you guys gotta start sharing my Instagram page. I have yet to make a Facebook page because that's just extra, and I don't wanna do extra. So, Kulaila. Say it, babe. Say it. Okay, look at the bottle, look at the bottle, look at the bottle. Now, pronounce it how you read it. No, say it out loud because you're saying it exactly how it was until I looked it up online. Go. You are just not a good participant. She said K-O-L-I-La. And that's exactly how I was saying it before. So, anyway, we've been out here drinking for a couple of hours. Here is Kulaila. Look at that. Now, if you watched my Blanton's review, you see the difference between Scotch and blended with Scotch whiskeys. You see that? There's a huge color difference. See how much lighter that is? Let me get some selfie lighting on that shit. See the difference? Better yet, check this out. Look at the color difference. Exactly. So we have like as I always describe every fucking scotch I've ever reviewed, it's got a burnt, a burnt amber color to it. A burnt, like a light citrus. Anyway, Kulaila. Citrus. Smoke. Citrus, like a dry, I'm not good at this formal fucking descriptive nose shit. Like I've smelled hay before. So if I say like a hay, but like a wet hay, like after a good rain. I'm gonna tell you this about this stuff. Let me see if I can get it to show up on in the light here. I don't know if you can see it due to all my fingerprints and reflection, but Kolila is very oily. It has a oily, residual oiliness thing going on, and you can feel it on your tongue. Here's what I like about Kolila is that even in its subtleness, there's that peat smokiness that is near and dear to my heart. Not quite as strong as Lagavulin, Laphroaig, or Ardbeg. But what they've done at Kolila is purposefully softened the phenols, which is still high, but softened it so that it's not as smoky or peaty as its counterparts like Lagavulin, Laphroaig, and Ardbeg. And they managed to fucking balance that shit out so that you still get enough smoke, you still get enough of that citrus, but at the same time it leaves an oily residue on your tongue that caters to a longer finish. And it's smooth. Like my wife had some of it earlier, and I watched her when she drank it, and she didn't do this. So that's good, because with Laphroaig, she's like, okay, so I'll give them props on that. However, for the price tag, and I told you guys at the beginning of this review, Laphroaig hits at about $50. Ardbeg at about $51. Lagavulin, we're looking at roughly $60, and I'm talking about the 8-year. I will likely never buy this bottle again. Not because I don't like it, but because I don't like the price. Like, I like peaty, I like smoky, I like the feel of the phenols, I like that medicinal taste when it comes to my scotch. Now, I know I had a Highland Park 12 a few weeks ago. That was great. My next big purchase is probably gonna be a Highland Park 15. Are you serious right now? Are you really gonna sit there and try to snore on my shit? You didn't even finish your Weller. Anyway, my wife got jokes.
They can't even see me.
They can't see you, but you're drawing my, anyway, whatever, fucking dick. Look, I'll probably never buy it again. Not because I don't love it. If I was gifted a bottle of Kolila, what? How do you say it then? Don't whisper.
That's not how he said it.
Yes, it is. Kolila. Ouch, I just burned my finger on my cigar.
It was softer when he said
Oh, she said I didn't say it right because when we looked it up on YouTube, the little dude said it differently than I'm saying it. I'm saying it Kolila, but the way he said it was Kolila.
Thank you.
You shut up, fucker. If I was gifted a bottle of Kolila, then I would happily accept it and be extremely happy. But for the price that I paid for this, I'd much rather pay $10 more and get me a bottle of Oban 14. But you stop. I can't do these fucking reviews when you are out here. But yet you won't get on the fucking camera with me. That's not right. Okay, I hate you right now. So, out of 5 stars, Kulila gets 4.5. I mean, I gotta give them props. They do their shit a little bit different. Where you going? Why you I gotta give them their props, okay? They have one of the biggest distilleries on, I was calling it Islay before, but I think it's Isla. It's an island off of Scotland. So, Kulila. Thank you very much for a really good pour. You're kind of overpriced, but I'm not mad at you. In the event that I feel like affording a fucking $80 bottle, I will buy you again. Until then, I'll stick to my Lafroig and my Ardbeg. What can I say? I don't know. I'm just that kind of way. But it is a very good pour. And in the event that you have a little extra money to spend, then go spend the money on the Kulila. And you will not be disappointed, especially if you're a fucking Scotch lover. I'm talking about Highland stuff, I'm talking about the Isla stuff. If you like something along the lines of Lafroig, Lagavulin, Ardbeg, then you will like Kulila. Just so you know, I've been saying Kulila the same way for the last 2 minutes because of you. Thanks a lot. Well, shit. Truth be told, I like this more than I like Blanton's. Whiskey Wonder. You guys, I'm gonna do a separate video on the giveaway. The giveaway, which will give you, it will get you a bottle of Scotch whiskey or blended whiskey or bourbon under $40 and an authentic Whiskey Wonder whiskey bourbon glass. So there's that. You guys subscribe, share, whatever, and let's get this contest going because I have waited a long time to buy somebody some fucking booze. Whiskey Wonder, I'm out this bitch.